Can some... Oh, I don't have my PNG tuber open. And it just doesn't work when you can't accept a compliment. Because then... Nope. There we go. Yeah, it just doesn't work when you can't accept a compliment. Because as soon as something positive happens, it's like, no, that's not real. I told Jellybean and it glared at me. Saf, I forget, is Jellybean a cat or a dog? Either way, I think it's... Well, no, I think it's more... Oh, hamster. Okay, yes. Perfect, exactly expected response. I had a hamster when I was a kid. All they do is glare and get places they shouldn't. Or at least that's all mine did. I love going bar hopping because my social anxiety disappeared. Gwen! I love that. Wait, what was your daily, Gwen? Oh god, oh, it was the Eevee cocktail. So that one's like more sweet, less alcohol. How's everyone's day? It's been good, Celeb. It started off pretty iffy because I didn't do what I should have and like go to sleep at a normal time. I was took a nap yesterday, that kind of set things off, but now I'm here and I'm having fun. I'm happy to hang out with y'all right now. The jet lag is starting to kick in. No! Celeb, you gotta get a nap in on this flight if you can. Flight naps saved me when I was traveling. Like that was the only reason I was able to function when we landed. Your hair? Amazing. Gwen, I think I want to go bar hopping with you. I've never gone bar hopping with anybody. But I need that energy, I think. I woke him up, so I got glared at. I would also glare if I got woken up. And I'd have, and I will. I'm on the phone with... Oh my god. I can't not sleep on a plane. Oh. See, that's the thing about being a short king. You get to sleep on planes a little bit easier. They do not give you a lot of leg room. And then there's some of them that tried to do the thing where they had like standing room only, where it was kind of like rest your back and your butt, but don't rest your legs. I wonder what happened with that. They stopped that, right? Those people went to jail? They should have. On my way. Okay, I'm getting ready now. I'm definitely not in my pajamas. Tried to nap earlier, but it doesn't work after sleeping 4 hours. Oh, you gotta get those micro naps in. There's like a math you can do with your circadian rhythm and like how often you normally sleep. It's complicated, it's too much. But sometimes the like half hour to an hour nap is like perfect. Being 6'3" does not help, yeah. Not a lot of things made for people who are 6'3", unfortunately. How do I have 8 gems? Oh, and I have the key card. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Okay, wait. I need to think about what my goals actually are. Okay, so I don't really care about the classrooms right now. I feel like the classrooms are a long-term goal that I'm not worried about. Why not nap for 6 hours? True. Exactly. Why not just nap for 10 hours? Okay, so the drafting studio I do want to do, but that doesn't really have anything to do with like the key card or anything. They've sent letters. I've gotten all the ones that I know where they are. The 4th permanent edition, I have no... Well, I got the 4th, right? Yeah, I did. I never actually went and looked at it. I'm gonna go look at it. I think my thing that I want to work on is the library. I really do want to get story time going. Oh yeah, I never went in here. What the hell? Microchip? What? No. What in... What? Okay, so you're telling me they're... God. What the hell? Face after waking up in the 5th dimension. Oh my god. That was me waking up at 9 p.m. yesterday. I fell asleep and the sun was still, like, out, and then I woke up and it was down. Like, it was completely gone. Is this the... Almost typed Swan Dong. Not Swan Dong. So apparently I need 2 more microchips? But where would I find these? Maybe there's still like a lot of rooms that I haven't discovered. And that'll help me. Don't really know what that is. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. No worries, Celeb. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you as always. I hope your flight goes super, super well. Try to get a nap in if you can. If not, just make sure you take some rest later today. I don't know what your plans are for the rest of the day when you get there, but take a rest. Swan Dong, I know. I almost did it without even thinking about it. Okay, so there's definitely something here. I will take the microchip. I don't know what that's gonna do though. Oh yes, please do. I love seeing people. I love seeing the meals that people have. Because some of the meals y'all eat are very delicious. And sometimes very creative. Some of you are great chefs. And I can't cook, so I need to live vicariously through people. Okay, let's go see what the outer room is. I think if I can get the shelter, I might want that. Well. Ooh, but the tool shed might be nice. I'll do the shelter. I'll get other items when I get in the house. I try my best to cook well. Dinkle, I'm not even lying when I say everything. Every picture that I've seen of something you've cooked, I've been like, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, let's grab our allowance. Oh, I had the freezer. That's why. Forgot I did the freezer yesterday. Do the parlor. I want to get more conservatory because if I can keep going to the conservatory and change the rarity of the drafting studio, that'll make it a lot easier to get some other stuff. There are 2 statements on this box. They are both false. Okay, so this one's definitely false. There are 2 statements on this box. Got it. There are 2 statements on this box. They are both false. This one is true because there's 2 statements. But this one is... so that makes this one false. The gems are in a box with no true statements. I'm just going for this one. Okay, I was like, it has to be this one. There's no way it's anything else. If it was anything else, I was gonna be so upset. Ooh, let's corridor. I feel like that might be a waste of the corridor because the corridor stays unlocked all the time, but that's okay. That's okay. No worries, Celeb. Thank you for the lurk. Baskin Robbins and Incheon International Airport looks super chic. I love that. They probably take better care of it than we do. Every Baskin Robbins I've ever been to. Well, not every one of them. Some of them have been kind of fancy. Ooh, okay, I don't want Traxxas. I will take you and you and you. But I don't want you yet. You could stay where you are. I'm definitely nowhere near as good as you guys think I am. Dinkle, I think my opinion is colored because I literally cannot do it. It stresses me out. Like, my opinion is definitely, like, there's almost like some rose-colored glasses, kind of, because I simply cannot do it. Oh, crap. Give me the hallway. I don't want a dead end, but I'm not going that way yet. My editor started putting the sad cat meme in the box when I get it wrong. Oh my god. Saf, that's really good. I love it. No notes. 10 out of 10. Ooh, give me the hallway closet. Key and a die. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm currently eating chips and dip as a late lunch. What kind of dip? What kind of dip we talking? Ooh. Ooh, I do not want to do that. We can bedroom, I guess. Sure. I can't spin that one. Oh! Eye mask. Oh, God. I mean, I want the key. The RNG is not on my side today. Oh, French onion dip. A classic. Dang, I was kind of hoping for conservatory. That's okay. We'll do the laboratory here, I think. I don't think I have anything left to do here, because I powered this up once. Wavy. I do love a wavy. Normally I go for a scoop though. The Scoops chips, so good. Whenever you draft a shop room, whenever you spend 2 or more gems in drafting a room. When drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Oh, wait. When drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. So drawing is... Ooh, okay, so drawing is actually getting the 3 rooms. So if I keep passing up the drawing room, I can just keep getting aquariums. I think. I want to try that. I would love to have 15 aquariums in my 45-room mansion. Food does bring people together. I agree. Find someone who you can just yap a little bit, munch a little bit, get a snack or something. Perfect bonding activity. All the fishes, yes. And I can't drain them all at once. Okay. I am prepared to use the drafting die if these all suck. Ay. Okay, chapel. I'm shielded from this, I think, right? Yeah, we're good. Chapel's not taking my money. Let's go this way. I saw a sea otter IRL at the zoo. Oh, I'm waiting for the like mod or the game update or whatever to get a sea otter in these aquariums. Oh, I also want to go to a zoo or an aquarium. I haven't been in forever, and I love learning about animals. I was talking to Ing about that somewhat recently, but like, I just love learning about nature and like animals and everything. Ooh, the book's still here. Okay. I think it's story time, y'all. This one, I think Mitri said it took them 40 minutes to read this. So this is gonna be a while. Everybody get a snack, get a drink, get comfy. We're gonna read this story. I might not do a dramatic reading. I might filter out or falter a little bit, that's the word, after a couple minutes, but that's okay. It's story time. The zoo I went to had 3 types of otters. Gwen, I think that's your zoo now. I think they just did that just for you. Okay. So, I won't read the foreword because I think I read this last time. But basically, this is the Curse of Blackridge. Pretty much, like, oral tradition was the history for a while. And then they were trying to write it down, but they were like, we need to cut it down to just, like, not everybody's, like, special editions or anything, just to get the bare bones of the story. And this is the version that they came up with. Okay. So this is part 1, The Berry Picker from Oris. Many years ago, before peace had become a familiar word, there lived a group of rogues so wayward that the locals deemed it appropriate to call their number the Unholy Hounds. They were feral outlaws composed of society's worst in a time when society was at its worst. And for each crime that fearful travelers credited to the group, a dozen more lay unclaimed, each worse than the last. For the gentry, however, who often value their coiffers more than their companions, no crime could measure more wicked than the group's primary enterprise, high road robbery. One such member of this so-called band of rogues was a boy of 13 years, Jesper, who had not been lucky in life, having lost 2 brothers to war and parents to famine. I just had an idea. What if I rebuild my... Yes, Dinkle, yes. 1000%. Yes, 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 yes. Do it. I think me and Gwen had the same idea. Just, and then shaking your head. Yes, 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 yes. In the years of hunger that followed...
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Thank you, Anya, for the I'm about to bust. Welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I hope it's a good night for you. You're not up too late. Oh, anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, we have new dailies now. Daily redeems. You can check them if you want. No pressure. I was tucking my hair behind my ear when I said that. Wow, Anya, 120% chalky milk. Yeah. 25. Good. Gwen, you could use more, though. Yeah. Yes. Saf, you get one drink. One cocktail a day. I thought it'd be fun, because my thing is like the Pink Pony Club, so it's like a bar. I don't quite play club music, but, you know, it's fine. I can't drink IRL. Well, this one's just for fun. It's a mocktail in spirit. Ooh, and you got the pot stickers and the fried pickles. Oh, both very good. Very good appetizers. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, of course. Saf, we'll be the place you can drink. Don't worry, don't worry. This is so fun. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I was a little nervous when I was building those last night that I was like, what if people don't like them? I should have. Okay, wait, before I read this page. I have such good memories about Bonsly and Sakudo. Oh, that Psyduck-shaped watering can brought the tree to life. Dinkle. That's so cute. That's so fucking cute. I love that. I love that. I love that you're, like... I love the idea, actually. I love that your brain came up with that, because that is such a good idea, and I wish they would have made that real. Because the fact... Like, you creating a Pokemon with the watering can by bringing the tree to life? Wild. You know your community well. I hope so. No, I do. I do. And I love you guys. Magikarp story. No, wait. Okay, I'm sad. Been catching up on my to-be watch list. Anya, send me some of that energy, because I am wildly behind. I still even have to rewatch Blue Velvet, because I watched it, and I was going to, like, tell Seller how I thought of it, and just completely lost it. PCG. Honestly, so rude of PCG. We'll have a talk after stream. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've been wanting to watch that, but it's on Netflix and I don't have access. But it looks so good. It looks like a cute little show. I think it'll be fun. Okay, we're gonna be here for 3 hours if I don't read this. In the years of hunger that followed, Jesper lived in a gutter behind a churchyard, relying on the nourishment of scurrying bugs and weeds harvested from the cracks of the alleyway to sustain his pitiful existence. It's not surprising that a child aiming to escape such hardships would take an easy road out. An easy and well-traveled road, paved with many temptations, leading out of the city and into the gentry lands where loose purse strings entwine with the strands of salvation and glisten equally with the hope of opportunity. It was this road that eventually led Jasper to the end of his youth, a hidden cave at the bottom of Black Bridge Canyon. It was here that he met his surrogate family and saviors, the notorious gang of godless outlaws known as the Unholy Hounds. Spanish word for fishing and the Russian word for peeing. Oh my god. Tinkle. I love that. I love that so much. I need that in the game now. Oh. That's so silly. Oh my god. Oh, Magikarp. Never change. I wish K-pop Demon Hunters. I got someone right. Oh, The Boy and the Heron. I feel like that might be one that I've seen, Anya. I feel like I think I liked it. The Boy and the Heron. I think it's good. That little tiger is a whole vibe. I have seen that before. I didn't know his name was Derpy. It's so cute. In my head, it made complete sense. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is just like a line. So, like, if you... Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I just didn't think about it. So, kids' brains are so funny sometimes. And it was even a logical thing, because, like, you said the two words in two different languages sound very similar. Like, I feel like it's very logical for your brain to be like, okay, I guess we're just doing this. Weird, but okay. Honorary name. I see. Work lurk, thank you for the work lurk, Gwen. I appreciate you. I hope your work's not too bad. Oh, the training videos. I hope you don't have like 4 hours of nothing to watch, because that's what mine were. Okay. Despite the hardened circumstances that led him to this vocation of banditry, Jesper was surprisingly tender-hearted and was still often teased by the group for being too kind for such an ignoble life. For this reason, Jesper was assigned the innocent role of berry picker. It was not just innocence that set berry picking apart from the gang's more wicked undertakings, for it was the only duty performed without the safety of night's concealment. Jesper, no stranger to solitude, did not protest that he alone worked while the others slept soundly, tucked away in the cave at the bottom of Black Bridge Canyon. I miss you already. We do miss you already, Gwen. 4 hours of nothing to watch, and it's the same one I have to watch. Ugh. 4 hours of the yearly ones is so rough. The one thing I will say is that the longer ones, they only make us watch once at my work. And then the yearly ones that we have to watch are maybe like 20 minutes most. And even those are sometimes way too long. Jesper, no stranger to solitude. Yes. On one such occasion, Jesper decided to get an early start. He left the cave, berry basket in hands, and set out into the woods before the morning sun had even brushed up against the tallest treetops. It was colder in the mornings, but the headway... No, I'm good. That burp will probably come up later, and I will hopefully mute for it. There we go. The headway dawn afforded meant Jasper could reach the furthermost berry patches without worry of being chastised for tarrying upon his return. It took over 3 hours on foot to reach his destination, and along the way, Jesper had passed by many familiar bush, all priorly pillaged and so bereft of berries that one would have to dedicate several moments in earnest examination before finding a single one. Jesper was patient, but even patience has its limits. he was confident that even accounting for the time lost to this long stretch of travel, his efforts would be well worth the pains. Surveying the patches in this new grove surprised even Jesper. The red dots suspended among the leaves seemed as numerous as stars in the skies. Upon seeing the bounteous sight, he clutched his berry basket tightly and nearly toppled over out of joy. Once he had regained his senses, Jesper quickly made a decision. He would not reveal the location of this newfound treasure. Instead, he would earn the respect of his confederates who, upon seeing his yield, might attribute the success to hard work. Smiling at his plan, Jesper set off to fill his basket and was making steady strides in his task when the sound of thundering hooves interrupted him. A carriage! A carriage is approaching! The thought of it made Jesper freeze. Had he been so enchanted by his discovery that he had neglected to observe his surroundings? How could a roadway be so close? He ducked down and crept toward the impending sound, hiding behind one of the larger bushes nearby. It was only a moment before the sound's source revealed itself. Within 50 paces of where Jesper hid, an elegant carriage with gold trim came soaring around a corner of trees, led by two beautiful white horses, and conveyed by a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle. Mitri, hello, welcome in. How's it going, everybody? How was Blueprints? Wait, I'm bad at raid intros, so I have a recorded one now. I'm gonna let that play. But welcome in, everyone. Story time! Thank you so much for coming over with the raid, y'all. For those who don't know who I am Mediocre or Medio. I'm a variety streamer, mainly playing investigative/mystery games. I'll talk about what game we're playing in just a minute, but I wanted to say thank you so much for the raid, and thank you everyone for coming over with the raid today. If anybody needs to raid and run, raid and lurk, I totally understand that. Life happens. I know you got stuff you got to do. We would love to have you hang around with us, but go take care of yourselves. Get that stuff done, get a snack, get a drink, all that good stuff. And just welcome to the Pink Pony Club. We hope you have a wonderful time while you're here, and thank you for entrusting me with your community. Okay, there we go. That's my raid intro, but welcome in, everyone. I hope Blueprints was so good. I feel like you went a little longer than I expected, so I feel like the runs went good. How was it, Mitri? How was it? Bud, Paris, welcome back. Hello. Elv, Harleen, Moonrise, hello. How's it going? It was insane. Oh no, okay, wait. Oh, did you find out some new stuff, or did you just get, like, incredibly lucky with the draws? Hi, Moonrise. Hello. Solving puzzles? Oh. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. So I just walked into the grotto place, and I just found something. Wait. I just remembered something. I wrote it down. Hold on. What did I write down? Where did I write it? It was something in the locker room. Oh, it's literally just grotto in all caps, and it says red herring. Okay, well, I need to get the locker room again. Because I feel like I didn't write down the important thing. That's fine. Ooh. I know, I haven't figured anything out yet. I just walked in, and we grabbed the item that was in there. And that's it. That's all we've gotten so far. Found many new stuff? I feel like there's so much stuff to this game. I feel like you've been doing a lot, Mitri. Like, you've been ahead of me in this game for a while, and for you finding a bunch of new stuff, I'm like, okay, so I haven't even scratched the surface, I think. I saw you made it back into the Ladyship's chambers, and I've been wanting to do that. I just need to open that diary, but I don't know how. Go grab food. Yes. Go grab a snack. Take care of yourself. Anybody who was in the raid and needs to raid and lurk, raid and run, totally get you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. But we prioritize taking care of yourself. So if you gotta go do something, go do something, you know? Okay. I've taken off my jacket because it's too hot. All right. So I think we are... Can I back out of this to get the music going again? No, I think it's just gonna be a while. Okay. I was on this page, and we still have so much to read. Okay. Don't worry, it takes forever. I think Mitri was the one who said it took maybe 40 minutes to read the book fully. Oh god, okay. Ooh. Conveyed by a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle, flaunting the most sophisticated regalia Jesper had ever seen. It wasn't just any carriage, it was a royal carriage. Even without ever having witnessed such a sight before, Jesper was certain. The sight was so transfixed, the sight had so transfixed Jesper that he stood awestruck, unable to tear away as the carriage approached. The little concealment the bush provided was soon proven unequal to the driver's lofty perch, and upon spotting the boy, he pulled the reins with such effect that the noble steed slid to a sudden halt with precise control. "You boy, get out from behind that bush," he shouted with the rigidity that betrayed a modest amount of fear. "You startled me half to death, coming round the bend of my own drive, and me seeing such an unfamiliar face in a place where there ought not be any face." Jesper quickly contemplated running. The man was much older, and his dress was suitable for courtly behavior, not dashing through the bramble and mud. I was picking berries." Jasper raised the half-filled basket to allow the driver to see the proof of his words. The demeanor of the man suddenly changed. It was a change that Jesper was familiar with. He had many times seen the same stern expressions on the most fiendish bandits melt away when presented with a berry basket. Sims, I actually could cry. In a good way. I've talked about before so much that, like, I think it would be so fun to be, like, a voice actor or, like, read audiobooks and, like, have that be a thing. And the fact that you just said that the first time you're in here, actually, I could cry right now. That's so sweet. Thank you both. Thank you all. Sims, Kaz, Anya. Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. Oh man. That actually made a tear form. Wait, hold on. I need to dab my eyes a little bit. Anya literally both hands on, simultaneously just sobbing. Okay. Any suspicions that the driver might have had instantly evaporated, for even the notion of a member of the Unholy Hounds picking berries seemed farcical. The softened expression even made allowances for a smile. "Berries, eh? Say, you couldn't have picked a better spot for them, could you? I used to pick berries here as a boy." Jasper took his cue to finally step forward from behind the bush, proudly brandishing his basket. "I know, and what luck I found them. I've only just begun picking, and look how many I have. It would have taken me fourfold the time back home to procure this number." The driver bent down for a closer look. "Where is your home, boy? It must be quite far." Jesper replied with a scripted response. "A little south of Tanner Fork, just past the burnt woods." "My God, that is far. You couldn't have come all that way only this morning." It was true. Tanner Fork was in the exact opposite direction that Jesper had traveled, and while that response would seem perfectly reasonable in a location closer to Black Ridge Canyon, he could see why it might seem less believable here. "Sir, I've traveled much farther for much less profit. I dare say there's no distance yet made by man that would not be worth undertaking for a prize such as these. Surely you've tasted them for yourself." Jasper felt happier with this response, as it seemed to amplify the man's smile. "In my youth, often, but perhaps I took it for granted because I never had to travel very far. And even then, my father would always drive us here in our carriage, so I'm ashamed I never had to walk such a stretch to earn an equal reward." It was Jesper's time to smile. "Then let my efforts reward us both today." He raised the basket even higher. "A taste in memory of your youth, sir." The driver chuckled and removed one glove, bending over the seat to reach down to the basket. At the moment his fingers touched the first berry, the dagger? What? Holy shit! Wait! Hold on. Stop. I thought he was about to get adopted by this guy. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. At the moment his fingers first touched the first berry, the dagger in turn met his throat. I also had a theory that this was about Uncle Herbie, but apparently not. The dagger met his throat, cutting through a superficial layer of skin and drawing blood. Jesper caught the man's startled eyes, and for that taste, I will have your purse, sir, in memory of my youth. The driver's arm had gone stiff, his chin raised and trembling, more frightened than he'd ever been before. Oh, I guess it could still be Herbert. I kind of thought it was like full stab to the neck, not like a threaten. Okay, that makes sense. He's being robbed. Whether unable or incapable of speaking, he did not respond to the boy. Perhaps he didn't think his jaw could afford to be engaged at this particular time. Jesper let the basket drop, freeing his other hands to probe the man's pockets. Do not mistake me, sir. I will not kill you if you give me no cause. Though I will admit the thought of taking your carriage and leaving you the indignity of walking appeals to me. Unable to find a purse in the man's coat, Jesper pivoted to search the seat under him. Why have you no purse on your person? The driver slowly raised his hand cautiously, pointing toward the carriage door behind him. Jesper lowered the knife's edge a small degree to allow the man to speak, which he did, in turn, softly. There's a lockbox in the carriage. Well, come down then and grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and binding your hands, a concession I assure you of my tender heart, for it would be much easier to slit your throat. The man started to comply, slowly lowering himself from the driver's seat of the carriage. Once down, Jesper guided him away from the carriage to a nearby tree, where he instructed him to get on his knees and put his hands behind his back. Excusing his inexperience, the man indulged Jesper, while he figured out how to adequately bind him. The smile and kindness Jesper had seen on the man's face, now nothing more than a distant memory. In their place, cold, dark eyes displaying no emotion. I wonder, should I grant you the same clemency you're showing me? Jesper stopped, surprised by the question, but ignored it. Secured the final bindings, and then hastily returned to the carriage. With one hand on the door's handle, he turned back to the man. If there is no lockbox, there will be no clemency. Inside the carriage was surprisingly dusty and unswept, a stark contrast to the elegant and polished golden facade of the exterior. It had apparently been many years since a passenger had enjoyed passage in this vehicle. This all but confirmed what Jesper had suspected. The driver of this carriage was not a liveried servant in the employ of some greater master. Any curiosity that this observation might have further produced was quickly abandoned upon seeing what rested under the carriage's back seat. A large wooden lockbox. Despite its hefty appearance, the box was surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, Jesper had dislodged it from its hold and carried it out into the sunlight. Inspecting the box carefully, 2 observations were made. Totemic symbols were found carved on all 4 sides of the box, hinted that the box was very old and likely not created by our Indian hands. Oh. One second, y'all. I'm gonna BRB for the ads. I'm getting a call. We're gonna play some music. Be right back. There we go. Now we're back. We're back, and we're good. Oh, I clicked out of the book. Successful in uni. Yeah. I also feel like I did a lot better in university than, like, late. Bone! Thank you, bud, for the bone. I feel like I did way better in university than high school. I don't know. I was kind of happier. I definitely got better grades, which I don't know what the hell happened there, but... And I was also able to wake myself up for the first time. I read this one. And then it was the lockbox. Yes. It was certainly not 18K per semester. Exactly. Yeah, that was... I mean, it's not a good system, but it was a good motivator. It's not the way we should be motivated, but it certainly kept me dedicated to the to the college classes. Oh, man. Mine was 34K a semester, which was so stupid. Anyway. Okay. Lockbox. Yes. Despite its hefty appearance, the box was surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, Jesper had dislodged it from its hold and carried it out into the sunlight. Inspecting the box carefully, 2 observations were made. Totemic symbols found carved on all 4 sides of the box. Oh yeah, I did read this. Because I was like, oh, wait, the totem, like the runes. I think the runes come into play with this. Wish I just went to school here instead. I would have gotten way better. Yeah. Yeah. Our education system is so bad. It's fine. It's fine. I say. Okay, yeah. It reminded him of artifacts from the old world and was presumably crafted in one of the ancient rooms. Secondly, the box was secured by a rusted yet robust padlock and would not open easily without a key. Jesper looked over to see the driver quietly observing from his indentured position. Do you perhaps have a key you can provide me to open this box? Without emotion, the driver replied, "There's no key to that box." Jesper stood up. Easy enough, then. He headed over to a nearby rock of sizable dimensions and lifted the stone carrying it back to the box. If there was ever a time when that lock had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. With one hit, the stone had completely shattered the rusted lock. He bent down and opened the lid. Inside was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Without too much deliberation, Jesper bent down and picked it up, somewhat surprised how heavy it seemed given how light the box had felt. Having expected to find something more akin to gold or gems, he looked questioningly to the man, hoping to find some explanation. The driver's smile had once again returned. "You are cursed, boy, for deadly is the stone. You have opened that which never should have been opened, and you are cursed." Jesper carried the effigy over to the man and shoved it in front of his face. "What is it?" "That's one." Feeling his disappointment rising to anger now, Jesper tightened his grip on the effigy. "One what, you mumbling," I'm going to assume that's a slur, not say it. "And in God's name, why have you no purse upon your person?" The man did not seem intimidated. "One pace." Wait, one? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I read ahead a little bit. The man did not seem intimidated. "One pace," he paused for effect. 12 more and you'll be dead." He only had a second to flinch before the effigy struck him in the head and put an end to his cryptic ramblings. If there was ever a time when the old man had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. Not that. Jesper looked down at the sculpted stone figure, now splattered red. Was it cursed? Was he cursed? He had, of course, heard stories of curses and had never doubted their validity in the past, but now that he was standing face to face with the possibility of being cursed, his mind pleaded with him to be skeptical. And if he was cursed, what difference would the knowledge make? A dozen more paces would not be enough to find another living soul, to say nothing of the chances of procuring a remedy. If he didn't move from where he now stood, he could live maybe another 3 or 4 days, maybe more given the abundance of nearby berries. Arizona Board of Education. They always do be saying bet too, Dingle, and they never get called on it. Never get called on it. A plan that, if we ignore its obvious faults, might provide additional opportunities for help to come along. But what good would that do? To be discovered here, beside a body, stolen goods in hand, bloated from berries, and raving about a curse that could very well not be real. No, it would most certainly be better to face one's fate now, take a dozen paces, and see if life goes on. I feel like we shouldn't have killed the guy. I feel like as soon as he said it was cursed, you should have probably been like, okay, how do I break it? I don't know. He is a kid, though, so. But Jesper found his legs unable to make that first step. His mind was unable to convince his limb to waste away 1/12 of his life in a single motion. Feeling the desperation sink in, he hopelessly looked about him for a solution. And if, by some stroke of luck, the gods had heard his plea, a miracle materialized before him, as if he found himself suddenly at the end of a fairy tale. 2 white horses and a carriage of golden trim were beside him, the answer to his immediate prayers. He laughed at his fortune and calculated the short number of paces back to the road. 4. Perhaps only 3 if he had jumped. He made a quick survey to see if there was anything he wished to grab before taking the plunge. He thought about removing the driver's fancy coat, as that appeared to be of some value, but the additional risk of undertaking such a task was too great to chance. And so, after a profound breath, he took his second, third, and fourth steps, though they were quite large. Seated now behind the horses, he reached for the reins and suddenly realized that he was still gripping the effigy. If the curse was real, then it would most certainly be better left here. If, on the other hand, the story was fictitious, there might be some appraisal that could be made of the figure. It was, after all, found within a lockbox whose typical function oft secures objects of value. Now, having witnessed firsthand the horrors of destitution, Jesper found his mind equally reluctant to allow his hand to let go. If it is cursed, I die. If not today, then tomorrow. If I die, what care have I? And with that statement said aloud to the horses, seemingly, Jesper took up the reins with confidence. Ooh, part 2. Below the Black Bridge. I'm going to take another drink real quick, and then we'll keep soldiering on. Miller awoke to some light nudging from a familiar foot. Only one person would have the cheek to awaken her in such ill-mannered fashion. Shaking the sleep from her eyes, she glared up at him in the darkness, but did not say a word. Excuse me. He nudged her again, teasingly, then stepped back into the dim. After taking a moment for her eyes to adjust to the darkness of the cave, Miller remembered. She was on third watch today. Quietly collecting her things and wits, Miller turned as she left, waving to her young friend, who was more than likely already asleep. She crept through the cavern's main passage, careful not to wake the sleeping bandits around her. Like a hero in a book, she often mused. Quietly, she grabbed a bow from the haphazardly formed pile of weapons, shaking the accompanying quiver in the darkness to assess how many arrows it held. She then walked toward the sun-drenched mouth of the cavern, ready to start her shift. Above her, in one of the few trees found in the canyon, Miller could see that Ravia was already posted. She waved, and Ravia waved back. Calling out to each other was strictly forbidden. Anything louder than a gesture in the canyon was forbidden. When Miller reached the tree, Ravia lowered a braided rope and pointed to the ground behind her. Miller turned, following her finger, and saw a pail of water resting beside a nearby log. She turned back to Ravia, nodded, and secured the pail to the rope. The pail went up first, and in turn, Miller followed. Ravia reached across to grab the water. Miller leaned back to give her space. There was not much room for maneuvering in this tree post, a necessary concession for the concealment the outpost demanded. Ravia tilted the pail up to her mouth dramatically, illustrating how thirsty she had been. Miller laughed silently as water poured out, splashing onto Ravia's face. It was a bit too daring and noisy of a joke, and had the others been around, they would have certainly been scolded for the unwarranted sound. But Miller appreciated the efforts Ravia took to verbalize the silence of the morning. They had been on third watch together for over a month, and during that speechless time, their friendship had grown into something special. Affection was unsurprisingly scarce among the unholy hounds. She had felt camaraderie before, of course, but intimacy, never. Okay. From their elevated vantage, the girls could see both the concealed entrance of the cavern as well as a clear view of the bridge that spanned across the canyon. Black Bridge was the link between the Gentry lands and the northern mountains, the overpass that connected Oris and Reddington. To the city-faring travelers of the realm, the bridge was an unavoidable crossing. In the day, this task was to ensure that travelers passed by without stopping. At night, the task was to ensure that they do. Like most of her band, Miller preferred the night. The biting glare of the sun might be tolerable to farmhands and bricklayers, but to a cavern-housed bandit, it was a source of constant annoyance. In the day, there was no shroud to conceal her expectations, nor to hide her thoughts. She felt exposed. Ravia touched her elbow and pointed up. Miller, striving to surprise a budding smile, subtly shook her head in response. There were many signs of the unholy grounds used in lieu of words, but the two of them had developed an extended vocabulary. Gestures quietly forged in the shared solitude of their month among the branches. She watched as Ravia shifted, placing her palms flat on the floorboards beneath them. Miller knew what she was trying to say, but she shook her head a second time. It was often more fun to pretend not to understand. Ravia rolled her eyes and turned away, looking back to the canyon. Squinting through the leaves, the two girls held still, watching and listening. It wasn't long until Miller, too, heard the sounds of approach. Ravia held up two bent fingers, and a few moments later 2 men emerged from the bridge's southern end. They were dressed in a familiar uniform, long gray coats with black facings, white waistcoats, and black tricorn hats. They belonged to the local patrol, the Black Guard. Although not an everyday occurrence, their presence at Blackbridge was not an unusual sight. It was typically indicated as important travelers pending passage from the bridge, information that the girls would promptly relay to their leaders as soon as the coast was clear. I actually just realized we've talked about the Red Guard before, but not the Black Guard. Red Guard has definitely come up a couple times, but I'm assuming Red Guard is for Reddington, Black Guard is for Blackbridge. Where was that? Oh yeah, but this report, while exciting, was rarely acted upon. In Miller's 5 years in the unholy grounds, she had never once seen a carriage taken in open daylight when the Blackguard was nearby. The men had nearly reached the bridge's north end when Miller heard the horses, faintly at first, but growing louder with each passing moment. Ravia's eyes met Miller's, the same concern mirrored in each other's expression. This did not sound like the typical carriage, cautiously approaching the bridge to cross. Instead of the familiar crunch of the high road's gravel, they heard the harsh clattering of hoofbeats against stone. Ing, hello. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Ooh, chicken chow mein sounds delicious, actually. You want to share some? I take it. No. Both girls quickly redirected their attention downwards, looking through the foliage. Their sounds were not coming from the high road, but from the canyon itself. The horses were coming from below the bridge. In an instant, Miller had knocked an arrow and drawn her bow. Go! Ravia was gone before the whisper. Oh, it was a whisper. Before the whisper had even left Miller's mouth. The young scout had already been sliding down the bank below, racing toward the cave. There was no road that ran below the canyon. There was no reason for numerous horses to be approaching their cave. There was only one reasonable conclusion, and both girls had reached it instantly. The base had been compromised. This was a Blackguard attack. The moment the horses came into view, Miller let loose her first arrow. She was surprised to see a carriage. She had expected a cavalry. Before she even finished processing that thought, her second arrow was in the air. Without a trail, it would be unthinkable for a carriage to traverse through rough terrain, yet she watched as the wheels jolted over the rocky riverbed. The third arrow was now in flight, and there would be no need for a fourth. The driver slumped over just moments before the vehicle dipped into a small ditch, slamming into an embankment. The force of the sudden halt immediately shattered the 2 front wheels and catapulted the driver from his seat. Utterly confused now, Miller quickly glanced over her shoulder to see if any horses were also approaching from the rear. Down in the canyon, the entire horde of the unholy hounds came spilling forth from the earth as if hell itself had suddenly sprung open. The group seemed itself even more bewildered than Miller, half asleep and tripping over one another in a desperate attempt to engage an unseen enemy in combat. Miller could see Ravia among their number, the only one looking up at her. Her expression was chilling. There would be no need for a silent gesture to convey what they both now realized. They had made a mistake. Yeah, they killed our Jesper. I forgot his name already. The gang's chieftain, Jeffrey Heartslasher. Sorry. Jeffrey Heartslasher is definitely someone's MySpace name. Like, someone's MySpace name, and they had, like, very early MCR as their music that was playing. 1,000%. Jeffrey Heartslasher. Jeffrey led the others, cautiously approaching the crashed carriage like a suspicious fox would near a baited trap. There were no words exchanged. There were no words exchanged as the group crept forward in customary silence. A dozen or so paces in front of the wreckage lay the far-flung driver, an arrow protruding from his broken body, and beside him, a blood-stained effigy carved from stone. But I was literally trying to think of that name. I could only remember Raven for some reason, but yes, it is definitely giving Ebony, Raven, Darkness, Dementia way. 1000%. Miller was inconsolable. Jesper had always been her favorite. He was all... Oh, wait. Who shot him, though? Oh, it was Miller. Oh, no. Oh, no. He had always shadowed her in the night, clinging to the hems of her every move, the way a child tails behind an older sibling. Tender-hearted, she had always called him, though deep down she had known that wasn't quite true. His appearance of gentleness concealed a raw, resilient durability that emerged in the most perilous of situations. He had been a flower among the nettles of this cave, but he still had thorns, honed by a grim past and 100 hands of misfortune. They buried him in the darkness, in the back of one of the larger cavern rooms. He had interred with a berry basket and a silk handkerchief that he treasured. He was interred. The mysterious effigy they had found beside him served as a distinguished gravestone, a marker that stood out as somewhat special among the rows of similar swords marking neighboring plots. No one spoke, not even in whispers. There was nothing to say. I've seen this symbol before. By the way. I've seen this symbol, somewhere. I think it's one of the runic things, but I might not be there yet. Sorry, I'll keep having to mute to clear my throat. Okay. Miller awoke the next day to a thunderous shaking and rattling of the earth, a far cry from the playful nudging of the previous day. She strained to adjust her eyes, but the choking sting of stirred-up dust caused her to flinch. Panic was also in the air. The sounds of scurried footsteps and clattering feet filled the space around her. But even in alarm, the silence was louder. What was it that sounded so strange? Miller closed her eyes tight and used her feet to guide her along the passage. The whispers... Oh my god. Thank you so much for coming over with the raid, y'all. For those who don't know who I am Mediocre or Medio. I'm a variety streamer, mainly playing investigative/mystery games. I'll talk about what game we're playing in just a minute, but I wanted to say thank you so much for the raid, and thank you everyone for coming over with the raid today. If anybody needs to raid and run, raid and lurk, I totally understand that. Life happens. I know you got stuff you got to do. We would love to have you hang around with us, but go take care of yourselves. Get that stuff done. Get a snack, get a drink, all that good stuff. And just welcome to the Pink Pony Club. We hope you have a wonderful time while you're here. And thank you for entrusting me with your community. Oh my god. Thank you for the raid, Emart. That scared the absolute hell out of me. I've been locked in reading this book for probably 35 minutes now. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for coming over with the raid. Emart, I hope your Blueprints runs were well. I'm assuming you're probably getting the heck out of here. You usually have to go by the time you finish Blueprints. But I hope your runs were so well. Thank you. I also just realized, I think, because I'm not a professional at all, I forgot to give a shout out to Mitri earlier. So everybody go follow Old Sea Hag4. Great person. And I will also go ahead and shout out... Oh, wait. Owen already did. I'm a professional. It's fine. But thank you so much for the raid. Like I said in the recorded message, if anybody needs to raid and run, raid and lurk, I totally get you. We are farther than Emart is in Blueprints. This book isn't. Spoilers, so I'm leaving the page open. But yeah, we are farther in, so if you want to lurk to avoid spoilers, I totally understand that. Take care of yourselves. And of course, if you want to, you can redeem our fancy new dailies. Thank you, Owen, for the gasp. Our fancy new dailies just started today. If you wanna redeem those. That was a recorded message. Yeah, it was. I kept missing stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna record it, whatever. And then I added it to that Raiders command that I always have people do. I thought that was just you be on it. Oh my god. Imagine if I was that consistent, Kels. Couldn't be me. Do you want to hear it again? You want to see me run to that mountain and back? You want to see me do it again? Thank you, Kelsey. I appreciate it. It's very. I practiced it. That was probably like my seventh take. I'm gonna be real honest, real vulnerable right now. That was probably my seventh take of reading it because I kept forgetting stuff, even though I had a paper right in front of me that was like had the thing I wanted to say, and I would miss part of it. How are we, Medios Cross? We have been. I mean, we're basically done with this book. Like, I think we've got 2 whole pages left, and that's it. But like, we've been locked in, and I think everybody's been kind of enjoying the story time. Oh, and you missed it. I almost cried earlier. I did cry a little bit. I got a compliment on my reading. I was told that I would be good for audiobooks, and I instantly almost started crying. I got complimented for my reading. Sounds so funny. Like I'm a kindergartner. How long has it taken? Probably 40 minutes, I would say. 40 minutes is a good estimate. I also had to take a break because I got a call in the middle of it, and I had to take it to make sure nothing was, like, wrong. Nothing was. It was fine. But, oh yeah, good crying. I should have specified that. We just got to the drama, though. We just got to the drama here. I don't even remember where I was at. I started watching a YouTube video when he started reading, and I'm 30 minutes in. Okay, 30 minutes. Yeah, so Mitri's estimate was not off at all. I feel like 40 minutes is pretty standard for this. But it's so good. Once we got into it, I'm like flying through these, I feel like. It's such a long book. It's a fun story though. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Okay. The whispers around her. That's where I was. Media reading stream when? I have considered it. I've definitely considered it, but I need to make sure I'm like good on water when I do that. And that's my one worry because I haven't been doing as well at filling up this cup as I would like to. But I could definitely do it in the future. I think that would be fun. People could indulge me a little bit. Ready, water. Anya, thank you for the hydrate. Everybody feel free to hydrate with me. Okay. Let's finish this book. I'm excited to see what happens. Okay. The whispers around her were getting louder, and intense voices could be heard ahead. Louder speech than she had ever heard spoken in the canyon. A growing dread grew as Miller approached the mouth of the cave, her eyes now open wide despite the dust. Shouldn't it be day? Miller felt a hand in the darkness pulling at her. It was Ravia. The two embraced, and Miller did not need to see her to understand. Ravia placed 2 bent fingers against Miller's cheek, and with that touch against her face, Miller had the same sinking feeling from the previous day. 2 bent fingers confirmed what Miller had suspected. The girls had forgotten to relay one critical piece of information to the others. An hour or so later, the screams began. Blood-curdling cries of hopeless desperation. Captain Fodrick Lee of the Black Guard looked down from the ridge of the canyon and then collapsed to the collapsed entrance of the cave. Ah, he grinned. So now they speak. Well? Yikes. That was so good, though. I actually really liked that. Not a good ending. Like, not a... It was a good ending. Not like a good end for the character, but it was a good end for me. Ooh. Oh, this is such... This is a torturous draft pool. How do you make this decision? Oh no. I think I have to Mount Holly gift shop, right? Yeah, that's it. Honestly, who wrote that? Redford Ewing? Not Redford Ewing burying his gaze. Ugh. So done. Wait, didn't I get the sale? Oh, the gift shop doesn't count. Shit. Okay, I need 6 more gold. Need 6 more gold. That gets me 1. Gems don't cost. Green rooms don't cost gems. I'm not gonna get down to this room anyway, so storeroom. It feels very. The ending's a little disappointing, but it does feel very like horror-esque. I think that's what people were saying when I found it. It is a horror book, and a lot of horror stuff, especially books, don't have like good ending. Ooh. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Yes. Okay, so I don't have to pick the drawing room to get it. Like, I don't have to pick the drawing room for the aquariums to come up. Oh, God, I almost want to redraw because I don't want to get the drawing room yet. And the kitchen would dead end me, and the bedroom would dead end me. Let's redraw. Den it is. Back. I think I'm gonna go up from here. There's one of the aquariums. Let's dark room, actually, because I'm shielded from the effects of the dark room here. Yeah, there we go. Anything fun here? Ooh, gem. I don't think there's anything new here. I feel like I would have found it already, but it's always good to check the items. Oh, I can't read that, yeah. Need the magnifying glass for that. It's not. I feel like there's gotta be a reason for, like, this. But I also don't know what room this is in. There's like 18 copies of this picture, though. Is this a conservatory? It might be the conservatory.
The wontons.
The wontons. Thank you, Owen, for the gasp. Does that... Does that possibly mean that there's a safe in the conservatory? Well, wait, but that logic would also... Because this is one of the dates that you, like... Yeah. This is one of the date things from that puzzle that we solved. There's another one in the office. Is one of them in the conservatory? Welcome back, Paris. How's it going? I hope your video was well. I'm pondering on whether or not there's a safe in this conservatory because there's pictures in here. And there's pictures in here of the office and not the study, the gate outside, which also had the date, like the date stuff going on. But if I follow that logic, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because this has the dining room, technically also has servants' quarters? I'm not sure which room that is. And it has the lavatory, which I feel like the lavatory is just like a useless room. So I'm probably wrong. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, commissary. I really don't want to spend money, though. What do you have? Magnifying glass shovel? No. Conference room. Love the conference room. Thank you, thank you. What I would really love right now is the office, because that would just give me money. But I won't be picky. Okay, well, I wish I would have been picky. I don't want to dead end here. Let's do the break room, because I could always do another billiard puzzle. I feel like, can I draft the garage there? Or is it here? Shit, it might be here. Okay, 3. 1 plus 3 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25. divided by 2. No. Times 2, 50 divided by 10, 5. 5, 2, 1 is 8, squared is 64, minus 4 is 60, divided by 6 is 10. Nice. Ooh, secret card. Okay. I can always use that key. That's good. Money here? Oh, just enough! We're going back to the gift shop. Okay, so I know that the swim trunks end up... Is it permanent? Yes, permanent addition to the dining room, permanent addition to the pool. So I just have to get to... Permanent addition to the walk-in closet. Whoa, wait. What? Is this because we read the book?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Cursed coffers. I can't get it now, though. I need these swim trunks. I'm broke. Oh, that's so good to know. Okay. Are those gonna stay there, though? Wait. Someone can go ahead and tell me that. Are they gonna disappear? Or is that option always gonna be there? I think it stays. Okay. Whew. Thank goodness. I backtracked the wrong way. That's gonna hurt, probably. Oh well. It's unlocked now. Okay. Whew. For a second, I was like, what if I have to draft the library and check out the book again? That's so interesting. Oh god, I really... I want to see what it is now, dang it. I will take that orange, thank you. Okay, now, see... I would love to get out here again. No, the garage has to go that way. So I feel like it's probably gonna go here. Maybe I'll check the dark room way first, because if I can get the breaker box... You have to read it verbally again. There's mic tracking in this game, yeah. They wait for you to start the book, and then they put a 40-minute timer on, and then if you haven't said the last word in that point, you have to do it all over again. I was trying to do character voices for that one, and I instantly regretted it. I feel like I started off with character voices, and then I ended up getting so into it, I was just like, just reading it. I think I gave character voices to one of the, I'll go green room. I gave character voices to, like, the old man before he got clubbed. Ooh, I actually do want to look at the patio, because I haven't been to the patio in so long. Yeah, nope, there's nothing here. Cool. Do I secret garden? No, I have a bunch of keys. Don't even worry about it. Kitchen in case I get enough money for some food. All the food is very cheap. So I feel like I just need to find like some small pile of money to be able to make that worth it. I wish I could rotate that. Oh well. Okay, Rich. Yeah, I have no money. I'm rich in spirit. Oh my god, how many keys do I need, dude? Give me some keycard doors. Oh. But I don't have enough money for a shovel anyway, so I might not be able to use it. Okay, Rich in the future. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my god. All these doors are locked. Let's just boudoir. I feel like there's usually something hanging out on the boudoir. There's a gem. There's always a gem to pick up. I can go left here. God, I don't want to use up all my keys, but it's kind of making me. I'm still shielded from this, so I'll go gymnasium. What? Oh, aquarium counts as a red room. That was dumb of me. Okay, whatever. Okay. Having to secret garden to survive is not great. Not a great feeling. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get to the higher ranks. I can't fill out the house anyway, so like, you know, not that deep, but if this gives me the garage, it's locked. I would love... Oh, conference room. Conference room has all the food. I just need to make it there. Okay. I'll do the utility closet to power up the garage. And then see if I can get the garage when I get back there. I don't know if I need to actually do that, but I want to see what happens if I go back out to the garage, like out the garage, and I want to look at a couple things. Okay. 3. Okay, we're good. I have enough to get there. Gym off. Oh. Wait, does that stop the steps from going? I'll do that if I come back up. Does that stop the steps from going, though? I feel like I didn't know that. I guess I might not have noticed that one time. I've only ever done it one time, so I might not have noticed. But if it does stop the steps from going down, hell yeah, love that. Oh, I can't believe I drafted the aquariums without having the rooms be safe first. Okay. Give me all the fruits. Excuse me. My bad. No, you're good. I didn't look over fast enough, Paris. It's totally fine. And it's also something I definitely should have noticed because I have done it before. That's just me being inattentive. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, fuck. I was supposed to go that way. Well, oops. No, I wanted the garage. That's so tragic. Ugh, give me the walk-in closet. Medio naturally doing self-care. Wow, the therapy is working. Pop off. Yeah, we'll take this key. Does the money count as an item? Asking for a friend. So what did I get in here? A cupcake, a key, a gem, and a pile of money? Yeah, I think the money counted as an item. Which isn't bad. It's just not what I wanted. Yeah, exactly, Owen. Not silly, just a moment of inattentiveness. And that's okay. We aren't meant to pay attention every minute of every day. Which is a shovel? Yeah, no, I think it's worth it to buy the shovel. I think it's worth it to buy the shovel. I know I'm probably gonna be... I'm gonna be Angry Pandas later, probably, but... that's okay. Okay, so let's get you. Key! Yes. Exactly what I wanted. Angry pandas. Angry pandas command, and it's just that GIF. Which I didn't start using until I couldn't find the meme that I was actually looking for. Another key, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we have 2 ways to go. Of course, this one's locked. Ooh, boy. Give me another aquarium, why not? I think those are the only aquariums I have left. Oh, I forgot about that. My power went out. No! Did it come back yet? Or are you just kind of sitting in the dark on your phone? I hope it came back. I have to ask, but I really hope it came back, because power going out stresses me out. Ooh, hello. Metal detector. Yes. I was sitting in the dark on the phone, but it came back. We're free. Mitri. Mitri sitting in the dark. Using data to watch blueprints. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What else do you do when the power goes out? You use all your data to watch. Ooh. Ooh. All of these are not great. Here's the thing, excuse me, here's the thing, I don't need gems. I don't even know what I need right now. The pool, pretty much. What can I buy from you? 3 key, special key, lockpick kit, 1 key. Oh, goodbye. It's true, it's true. I definitely stole that from you, by the way, Mitri, and I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's go. I will dig this up. Old shoe. Where are my turnips? And a coin. Okay. I guess that's better than nothing. Ooh. I don't like my options here. I just don't. I guess yeah, classroom. I mean, why not? Old shoe. Oh God, what is this clip? Ooh. Do I go for the music room? I could go into the antechamber and get the sanctum key. I did find out one thing from lurking in a stream that we raided into. I found out that you don't need all 8 sanctum keys at once. I don't know why I thought you did, but I thought you needed all 8 sanctum keys at once. But apparently you don't. Who did? I think my ability to manifest things needs to be stopped. I think I need to be, like, studied. It's only specifically for this game, so I guess if they're gonna study me, they're just gonna watch my blueprints playthroughs, which is fine. But I do think it's astonishing that I've gotten this many times. Fuck, I should have turned this off before. I'm just gonna do it now. Turn off. Oop. Turn off the lights in the gymnasium. Can I make some mini requests? I'm not sure what you mean, Kels, but sure. Oh, manifest requests. I got you. Yes. Drop them. If it's in the game, I can do it. No, I got it. It was a good one. I wouldn't call that terrible at all. Okay, so I need the south door to open. What are you pointing at right now? You're pointing at west, so I need you to point at south. You're at north. You're at east. You're at west. You're at west. But you're actually at south. I don't know why I said you're at west. Okay. And then I just have to move this 1, 3. If I can get down there with 2 sanctum keys and then go and open those, pretty major. Oh, and I just realized what you said with that's pretty major. Oh my god. Oops, I was supposed to make them north. Oh, and it was a good joke. A great joke, even. It's pretty major. With the gymnasium turned off, though, I feel like that was the good move. Because the only thing I've accomplished today, no! King, you're doing great today. Don't ever forget that. Can I not do the south door? I thought I could do the south door from here. Other south? I did it on other south. It was the rune. The other south? I'm gonna what? I was so delayed. No worries. No worries, Mitri. Oh, this is a joke. Okay. I'm just gonna rotate through them all, because I swear I thought you could open the south door from here. That's the east door, like I thought. Have I opened the south door from here? Yeah, that's the rune. And then if I go west, it opens the west door, because I've done that before. Huh. Yeah, no. Weird. Am I misremembering something? Maybe I've only gone in through the west and east doors. Huh. Okay, well, we still got 1 sanctum key, so that'll be worth it to try. Pretty sure if we go down this way, we can get there. Pretty sure. Before we go do this, though, I gotta go piss girl. I will be right back. Hello. Okay, let's see what's in the sanctum. Or one of the sanctums, rather. This door stays open forever. Hi, baby spaceship. Hello, hello. How are you? Yes. Okay. Oh, but wait. Okay, yes. No, I can't. Oh. I have to backtrack through the house. Oh, no. Because I can't get in this way. Because even if I turn it that way, I can't get back through. Did you leave the cart? It's in my way. Yeah, I've been moving it a couple times because I just locked. I unlocked like a couple things over there, like the tomb, the cliffside entrance, and I thought it'd be easier to do it that way because that's like the quicker path. I can't believe I forgot that. I also don't have this drained yet, but that's a whole nother story. But I believe if I get it to the level that I wrote down, which, where did I write that down? Where did I write that down? Oh, okay, yes. I have to get the reservoir to the 6th level. So 13 is to the dock, 6 is entry, and 0 is a full drain. I don't think I'll be able to get the full drain without doing more with the boiler room, and I don't have a lot of luck with that. So I think my first goal is going to be to get the pool and the pump room, set this to 6, come down here and swim to that opening. Because I want to see what that is. Well, we'll see. Who up, high pressure? Off to bed now. No worries, Kaz. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know it's pretty late for you. And thanks for hanging out with us today. Thank you. I hope you have a good night. And thanks for bringing over the raid. Thank you. Okay, so I have to go through the house. Oh God, why did I make the house like this? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop by the kitchen and get food. Goodness. Did I miss a Kaz stream? Actually, it was Unknown Sims. I thought I read that Kaz guided the raid. Did I miss that? Did I misread that? I say this often. I love making a fool of myself on the internet. Oh, I already dug that up. Okay. Okay, so don't go to the commissary. Go den. Gift shop.
Come get your order.
Library. Oh my God. Baby Spaceship got excited when he saw a banana. I will get some when I have more money. Unless you want to count the one I already got as his. just for him. So real. We'll count it. No worries. Can I offer you the idea of a banana in this trying time? I actually do want to know. Since you said that, Paris, I do kind of want to know his reaction to that emote. He signed. Wait. Oh my God, he knows sign language? That's so cool, and I'm instantly jealous. In, like, not a weird way. I said jealous, and then I was like, I don't know how that'll seem to people. But no, I love learning languages. I love that he's, like, Learning sign young is the best time to learn it, too. Learning any language young, really. How much could the concept of a banana cost? $10? It's the concept of a banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10? Mitri! Please! Okay, so there's that. No, I don't have the study or the office. I didn't accidentally solve the chess puzzle again. This is where I wanted to go. Because this will take me... this way. And then I can go up through here. And then I can get in here. Oh, I thought I saw something shiny. Yep, and then I can get into here. I'll make sure the ads are over before we actually unlock the sanctum. Any of the sanctums, rather. Oh, it's still such a cool feeling every time you come down to this room. Like, it's just such a cool feeling. I don't know. Every time it's like, ah. Oh god, loose! Silent Lurkin, thank you for the lurk. Hi, Catherine. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Oh, the spiel's about to go off. Thank you so much for coming over with the raid, y'all. For those who don't know who I am Mediocre or Medio. I'm a variety streamer, mainly playing investigative/mystery games. I'll talk about what game we're playing in just a minute, but I wanted to say thank you so much for the raid, and thank you everyone for coming over with the raid today. If anybody needs to raid and run, raid and lurk, I totally understand that. Life happens. I know you got stuff you got to do. We would love to have you hang around with us, but go take care of yourselves. Get that stuff done, get a snack, get a drink, all that good stuff. And just welcome to the Pink Pony Club. We hope you have a wonderful time while you're here, and thank you for entrusting me with the community. Let me in! Oh no, bud. Catherine, how was the final scene? I hope your stream was so well. Like the Rage Peel said, if you have any, you need to raid and lurk, raid and run, please feel free. You can hang out with us, obviously. We would love to have you hang out. But I understand life happens, and especially if you're planning on playing this game, I am pretty far in. I'm not gonna say I'm close to the end, because as soon as I do, Owen has some thoughts. That sounds so much meaner than I mean it to. But either way, thank you for coming over with the raid. I appreciate you. Nope, thought flew right out of my head. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds maybe, and then anybody who needs to lurk or run for spoilies, please. Every time I say that I'm close to the end of the game before, you've been like, oh, he's close to the end of the game. He's close. That's what I was talking about. I think the fuck nitrogen. Oh my god. I forgot about that. I forgot about that soundbite. It's so funny. Oh yeah, he's close to the end of the game, y'all. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay. Let's give it 10 more seconds, and then I will open this door that is new to me. 2, 1. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now, does it matter which door I do? Or is it all the same? This key will permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Okay, so I have to make a choice. If you pick the wrong one, Simon dies. I picked door number 8. I picked door number 8, and it's just a oh god, I almost made a very obscure reference. No, I'm gonna make it anyway. Have y'all ever played the board game 1313 Dead End Drive? I imagine opening one of these doors is like that, where it's like comically silly death traps. Also, thank you for the gas, Bowen. 1313 Dead End Drive. Y'all don't know 1313 Dead End Drive? It's a ridiculous board game. I love it so much. Exactly. Yes, yes. I open the door. It's on a trigger that has the... Yes! Okay, okay,
What do
good.
you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone. Should I play it? I don't know. I'll be completely honest, I don't remember how to play it. I think it could be fun and silly. I think the goal of the game is that, like, you and the other players control a set amount of, like, 16 little cardboard people, and you have to, like, try to kill the other person's players without killing your own. I think that's what it is. Mitri, I will take a recommendation, but give me a recommendation of, like, a couple. Only real ones remember, but that ain't me. But that ain't me. I'm pinning that for 10 minutes. Very funny. I'm gonna quote that, definitely, and no one's gonna understand what I'm saying. Couple is in two? Sure. Go for it. I feel like I'm only gonna find 2 Sanctum keys for a while, so, like, you know, the first or the second. Okay, okay. I feel like, let's go second. I had a strange pull to this door when I walked in here. Let's do it. Excuse me. Whoa. This is a long hallway. Hello? Oh my god. Oh. Wait, I don't think I've seen this I don't think I've seen this set of runes before. I don't think I've seen one with a trapezoid. Pentagon in the center. Have I? The only one I can remember is the one that looks like the weird little house. Or not a little house, like the big old band-aids you get. You know what I'm talking about? Like the rectangle ones with the little flaps on the side. I don't know if I've seen this one before.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Thank you, Owen.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Okay. So have I seen this one before, though? I'm assuming this door stays open, correct? Because that would be wild if they make you find it again. I'm gonna assume this door stays open. Okay, so that's good to know. I can't change...
Wrong answer, forehead.
You have seen, I'm positive, fairly positive. 90-10? Okay. It's not just in the runic book, is it? Because I could probably go back out to the cliff and look at that draft. No, because it only had the one example. I could still go out and look. I don't have any other plans for the day, and I dead-ended myself a long time ago. So... yeah, I could go look. Why not? Oh, and by the joking, I'm assuming I was right. That means the door stays open, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It would be kind of wild for them to be like, oh, these super... It said permanently. It literally said permanently when I opened the door. It literally said that. I'm also 62 to 63%. Mitri, I love the honesty. I love the honesty, the round numbers. 62 to 63. Not like up here, is it? No. It's not this one. This is the one I remember seeing everywhere. Where would I have seen it? I feel like the only place I might have seen it is the realm, the runes and realms book, which I can't get from the library right now. No, there's no second page here. I also feel like the game's telling me it's like 11:45 at night. Orman's copy? Oh! It's this guy. Okay. It is the one from the book. Got it. Okay, so... I'm just gonna draw this one, I think. So it's the da-da-da on the outside. This guy. The little mountain. Is that it? I think that's the whole thing. Let's go do it. Let's get to it. Time to show the world. Okay, now I'm like 95% sure. I'm 95. You gotta keep that 5% just in case. I want to be included. Soon enough, the chat's just all arrows. Yeah, always leave a little wiggle room. Exactly. You gotta account for when you're not 100% correct. Oops, all arrows. Was what a cheese girl? Cheese girl? Cheese girl! Amigos, Jesus, friends for Why? This is making me cry. Oh my god. It's not even this funny. Iris welcome in. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and I think it made it funnier because I was singing High School Musical, not Cheetah Girls. Oh my god. Sorry, that was a big sniff right into the mic. Cheestas of the world unite. Yes, yes. Amigas, cheestas, friends for life. So stupid. Oh my god. How's it going, Risque? I hope you're having a good night. Oh my god. Also, I did a spiritual meta bow there. A spiritual cheese girl, if you will. No. That one. And then I need the... No, that was not what I wanted. God. Okay, give me the little mountains, please. Oh, I saw it for a second. Thank you for the clip, bud. Scarfing down a buffalo... Ooh, a buffalo chicken wrap? Sounds delicious, actually. I might have just been influenced, I'm not even gonna lie. I might go get... I might see if I can go get one after stream. Although it might be from the store, so it might not be that good. I saw a bow at the store and I thought of Medio. Wait, breakfast bow? Bud, what was in the breakfast bow? Sam Brain? Definitely the Spider-Man point meme. That was Owen. What was Owen? I don't think I mixed up anybody's name. Got it! Oh, Owen clipped, you said thanks, bud, for the clip. In my mind, I said thanks, Owen, for the clip. My bad, my bad. Ooh. Allowance. Now, what the hell? Okay, it's gotta be red. Okay. Not the usual fare. I'm doing my best, okay? I was too busy laughing about Cheese Girl. The bacon, egg, and cheese does sound good, though. I've never seen Medio not be influenced as simultaneously the biggest, like, compliment and also the... Not biggest insult, no. I won't conscript that. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, that might help. No, maybe not. Maybe? Okay, so the blue does nothing. The green seems to shift to the opposite side of the board. Light cheese squirrels. Light cheese squirrels? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 1,000 times yes. Okay, but what? Okay, what does this one do? This one just turns into a blue square. Oh crap, okay. I still don't have enough though. Okay. This one's hard. Because if I do that, you just turn, yeah. That sends that up there. Okay, I've got 4 of them now. Emart baby MP3, but it's maybe MP3. Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe. Exactly, I agree with Mitri. Organized and helpful. Okay, wait. If I put you over there, you go over there. You go there. What does that do for me?
Let me in. Let me in.
Shit. Thank you, Owen, for the let me in. I don't know if I can do this right now. I feel like I need a reset. What is this? Okay, so this is definitely Reddington. This is Baron Sinclair writing to himself? I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort to drop it in the mail for consistency, but I'm tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it'll just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I'm pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Okay. So he was in Fen Ares. But what does this tell us? I mean, it definitely tells us a little bit more about Reddington. I don't think that's how light works, but okay. The real blueprints is the friends we made along the way. Yeah, agreed. At the end of the War of the Fifth Era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established, Morajai boxes were the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When all these tiles are pressed, all black tiles will turn red in triumphant victory, while white tiles on the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling and desolate's army. Thank you for the bone, Owen. I'm so focused, I feel like I haven't said anything in like 25 minutes. Drive safe, bud. Thank you for the lurk. The greens switch these. How do I move the middle now, though? Like, what happens if I click these? Nothing. Well, that did nothing but turn the tiles back to red. No, I have to keep them in the same place still. Okay. I feel like there's gotta be a way to move these yellow tiles that I'm not quite getting. So if I hit this, that becomes like that. If I hit the black tile, that moves. I can immediately make that red, but then I don't know how to move that. Orange. Oh, is this orange? Maybe if I do that. No, unfortunately, that's nothing. Oh, there, okay. I'm assuming that has something to do with some of the lore that I don't have, or readily available, I guess. Because I can't remember what color, like, Fen Ares is red. We know that. And then Black Bridge is the black tile. I don't know what the other tiles are there. Is there something like, if I get two blue tiles next to each other, they do something? No. Oh, well, that's not exactly what I wanted. I don't think, right? Yeah, no. I mean, I can only get two of these. That's interesting. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
For wontons.
So that makes these white. Which makes them now black tiles. But then how do I get the middle tiles out of the... Thank you for the gas, Bowen. How do I get the middle tiles away from there? This box has so much going on. I know, it has like way too much. I like that if someone new joins the stream, they're just gonna see the cheese girl pin message. I mean, I feel like it fits the vibe. I haven't figured out how to move anything just like straight up and down yet. Like it's a mirror. Not like, because that'll turn these red. And then I could get two of them again. I could do that, but that doesn't really help me. Do we know what all the pieces do yet? So, blue does nothing. Black moves... The black square moves one along... Gray. Gray does nothing. The black square moves one to the right. The orange ones seem to do nothing unless they're surrounded by a color and then they change into that color. Not thank you. Y'all know I'm colorblind, right? That's why we're helping. Thank you, Paris. No, you know what? You're right. You're right. I appreciate it. Thank you. Me too. I am a little bit colorblind, yes. It is somewhat important. So, like, okay. I know that because the red one will turn the black tile red and the white tile black. You said blue and clicked a gray one. These look blue to me. I don't know why. I'm usually not that colorblind. Maybe I've been looking at a screen too long. I don't know. Or maybe it's because everything in the background is like tinged blue. So my eyes are a little bit biased. Yeah, I feel like maybe my eyes are primed to be like, oh, blue, when it's gray. The white tile does nothing except turn gray if I do nothing for it. The green tile switches like mirrors. Like that. And then if I do this, then I can make these white. But I'm not sure what that does. Because, like, no matter what, I still only have 3 buttons to press, you know? Yeah. The end goal is to get all 4 pieces to be red. But my problem is I don't know how to get, like, because if I hit the red button here, that means that I get this one turns red, these 2 turn black, but I don't know how to move them down. Because I can get these to turn, I can get both of these to turn red, this one to turn red, and all 3 of these to turn red, but there's nothing to get that last corner. Unless I'm not understanding something? We need to get them turned. Green can move pieces and black can move pieces, but neither of them seem to be able to move the middle. Because, like, I can't turn the green black and I can't turn the gray, or I can't turn the green red and I can't turn the gray red as far as I know. Orange turns itself into a color if it's surrounded by it. Still don't quite know what that does for me. it's just clicking around. I still... What? Oh, I'm getting it. I don't get it. Me neither.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because I still don't see a way to, like, move this middle row out of the middle. Like, these three are just kind of alone. Again, unless there's something I'm missing. You don't necessarily need to move the middle. Then wouldn't I need a way to turn this a color? And I don't think I can. I'll be right back. I just accidentally threw the ramen bowl on myself. I'll be back. Thank you, Owen, for the ramen spill. What? What can we help with? I don't know how to...
The wontons.
Like... I don't know how to make it work, because if I don't have to move the middle, and I can't move the middle, then I need this one to be either white or black, but I can't get it to be that color.
You better work.
Crab Rangoon's command. Crab Rangoon's command, but it's a clip of me freaking out about Canada possibly not having crab rangoons. Because I can't make the gray go any other color, right? We only need 4 reds, but if I don't move these 3, and these 2 are green and I can't change those, then that leaves these 4 to be the tiles that I need to be red. Unless I can somehow change the greens, but I haven't been able to do that yet. Orange can become any color that surrounds it. But then I'd have to move it out of the middle. Yeah, white becomes black, becomes red, but I can't move this. I could turn this one green, but that doesn't help, like, it jumps. I can turn it black. Oh. I see, I see, I see. Yeah. Thank you, Paris. I was gonna be stuck on that forever. Oh wait, shit, but then... Yeah, it's hard to describe. Okay, what can I do with these tiles? The black tiles all shift one to the right. The green tiles flip the one with the one across from it. Gray tile does literally nothing. And the red tile will turn all of the black tiles red. Black and then a green. I need to start assuming everything in this game will take 40 minutes. Impossible to plan around. I don't quite get what Spoen means, because I'm still in the same position. Because if I can't change a green now, then it doesn't work. There was enough yelling for me to need to share it. Fair. Fair point, fair point.
Let me in. Let me in.
Exactly. Because I can get these ones. And then if I really wanted to... Demio's clues burning a hole in my pocket. I don't know why, but that just reminded me of like the ancient Subway commercials where they were talking about $5 footlongs. 3 bucks burning a hole in my pocket. Subway's got a flatbread. Don't ask me why, I just remembered that. What in... Putting the black squares next to each other does nothing. I still don't... Like, did I mess up somewhere? Am I stuck? Because I feel like no matter what I do... There's no way to move those tiles out of the middle. And if I can't change the green, then I can't do anything. He has too many in the middle row. Thank you, Spoen. I didn't notice that. I haven't been saying that for 25 minutes now. Unless he really wasn't paying attention, then it's fine, whatever. The problem was, Mitri, if I had done the black tile on the bottom, then I would have been. Oh, they weren't. Okay. Don't make me sound like a jerk. I'm dead. Well, if they know how to get the one of these one of these shitheads out of the fucking middle. Okay. So I know I want to do that. Smash Bunk Banana. Ain't that new Donkey Kong game everybody's talking about? Because if I... Okay, brain didn't load fast enough. I do also need to clarify. I don't think that was a jerk comment. I thought it was a joke. So, Spoen, no need to worry. No need to worry. I still don't understand, though. I don't... If there's no way to change the green,
What do you
and
mean?
no way to change the gray,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
then I need to be able to change... Then I need to be able to move the middle out of the middle, but I can't move the middle out of the middle. Because there's nothing that moves up and down by one row. There's no way to make all of these white. Matteo is very good. Alright, you won me back on that one. Making the tiles white wouldn't change anything. Making them green wouldn't change anything. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. If anyone knows what I'm missing, feel free to say it, because, like, I have no idea. I don't even know, like, what it could be that I'm missing. Change more tiles to white. I could. Oh shit. I could? I just don't know what that would do. They all become black, right? But then we end up in the same spot as before, I think. Yeah, because there's always going to be one gray tile. Only 2 tiles are green and the rest are black, white, red. I don't know yet of a way to change. Maybe not just throwing out ideas. I got you, I got you. I don't think there's a way to change the gray one here to be white. Because I think the part of the changing it to white is that it has to, like, it kind of bleeds the color over into the other tiles, if that makes sense. Like, just like with that one. And then if I do it again, it does that. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me, but whatever. This, and then this, turn white. Boom, 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 turn white. Gotta go start streaming, no worries, Paris. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your help. I hope your stream goes so well. Is it Blueprints tonight? I know you talked about it earlier. I wasn't sure if you changed your mind officially, or if you were just gonna figure it out when you got there. Actually? Yeah, I knew you were gonna do it. Yeah, Paris talked about it earlier. She was like, actually, I might just do Blueprints. Tell Spo and I'm dead. Wait. No. Well. What did I do? Wait. What did I do different? What did I do different? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Gray had to spread to the middle by click. Okay, I see. Thank you, Paris. Yes. Go start your stream. Thank you. I appreciate you. Stream will go super well. I'm throwing all of the good RNG at you. Oh my god, that's so funny. Genuinely, for a second, it makes sense now that I know. But for a second, I was like, what the fuck? Wait. These look like doorways. Do you open? Okay. I can't get into the antechamber, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would try. If I can make it to the break room and get the keycard back, I'll do that. And then I need to go eat. Because I am hungry. Okay, wait, but that also means... Did I take a picture of the one that's in the secret garden? I can't remember if I did or not, so I'm gonna be walking at a weird angle. Ignore that. I did. Okay, we're good. I got that one. So there's still 6 other sigils to find besides that? That's wild. Where am I gonna find other ones? Like, literally, I'm like, what? Oh, I'm stuck in a corner, sorry. I feel like that might have just looked weird for a second. I don't know if I was just like running too fast and the texture clipped. But I feel like the cave looked different for like a split second. Or maybe I'm just delirious from that puzzle. Totally real possibility. Yeah. Let's get to that break room. I think once we get to the break room, there's nothing else that I want to do. I know a couple things that I like am trying to do, but I definitely can't do them in this run. So it'll be a minute. How do I get to the break room from here? Oh, and thank you for the ramen spill. I'll be right back. I just accidentally threw the ramen bowl on myself. I'll be back. I think Astra's right. I think I need to invest in a bib. Silicone bib. There's the spare room. Let's go spare room. And then den, dark room, commissary conference. Dark room, commissary. Oh, magnifying glass. Conference. Break room. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else that I would have wanted to do today. I want to figure out this microchip thing, but I don't think I have like all of the... I don't think there was anywhere that I could have plugged it in the house. Not me when I accidentally threw the ramen bowl on myself. It's true. It's true. Me when I accidentally threw the ramen... Oh my god, why did I get ads? Sorry, subs, I didn't mean to whine like that. I appreciate you, though. Oh, man. That puzzle took so much brain power out of me. Can literally hear our thoughts and prey on us. I know, it's true. It's true. It's true. Okay. So I did that. Did I not write down the painting name? Oh, I don't need to. The puzzle state's completed. I did this to get to the catacombs. I feel like there's still something that I can, like, light the dynamite for. Don't know what to do there. The freezer I could maybe get next time we play. Laboratory garage. That's the boiler room. I did the furnace, the laundry room. in the laboratory. I guess I could try to get the boiler room to power the garage and the pump room. So I'll check those off. I've seen those. Thank you for Streamio. Thank you. Oh my god, Streamio actually might be a real streaming service, Mitri. Now that you said that, I'm Googling it. There is a... It's spelled Stremio, but there is a service. Trademark it. You think I have the money? How much does it take to trademark something? How much does it cost to trademark something in the US? Ooh. Typically ranges from $225 to $600. I don't know about that. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you for your patience, everyone. It could be worse, but I also couldn't do that right now. It could have been thousands of dollars, really. Where's the game at? There we go. Okay. That was a lot, and I'm hungry. So, I'm gonna go get food.